I think that, he's routine and the team is conditioned in routine to play that style that allows him to get the rebounds. And I think that's the hardest thing for a guard. And he's one of the best rebounding guards ever.
And obviously, you and Russ both went to UCLA,
You know it.
and you have some feel. You know him a little bit off the court. Give us your insight into what makes him tick, what drives him, what fuels him the way he's fueled.
I think for him being the underdog, I think that he always had a chip on his shoulder. He was overlooked in high school. He didn't make the McDonald's All-American. He was overlooked in college. People didn't think that he would mature and become who he is. And now he's up against, the superpowers. So for him, he's going to always carry that chip. I liken him to Michael Jordan, just because of his competitive fire and nature and, it's him against anybody, him against the world mentality. So, I think he's great. I think he's going to be great, and that chip is what's going to continue to drive him.
How much freer is he that now that KD is in Golden State and he gets an opportunity to showcase his full arsenal? Because I thought he could be good without KD. I didn't see this.
Well, I expected him to level up.
Right.
And, that's exactly what he did. When not having KD there, he doesn't really have to answer to a compliment. I think the team is going to be complimentary to what he's doing. And so that's going to allow him to have the ball more. Now, there's no doubt who should be taking the last shot. There's no doubt who should be making the plays. And so that's another 10 to 15 possessions that he's going to have the ball in his hand for the game.
So you were a scoring point guard, and I checked your first full year starting in Charlotte, you averaged 5 rebounds a game, which is it's pretty good actually for a guy your size. What do you say, 6'2"?
6'2",
right?
yeah.
And what do we say Russ is? I don't know. Is he 6'3" maybe?
Maybe 6'3". I was thinking 6'2".
Have you stood next to him and
Yeah,
said,
he's tall. Yeah, 6'3" for sure.
6'3",
Yeah,
okay.
for sure.
But when this little man, comparatively, is getting 18 rebounds, 17 rebounds, averaging 11 rebounds, I've never seen anything like that. And to me, I've always been taught that rebounding is mostly desire. Do you want the ball worse than that guy wants the ball? He wants every ball that's either loose on the floor or loose up high, he's going to attack the basketball, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. It's his energy. When he's out there, people say he plays like a man possessed, but the ball goes up, he's trying to get tip dunks. He doesn't see himself as a little man.
He doesn't.
He sees himself as a player, a playmaker, and somebody who, if there's a rebound, he can out-jump pretty much 90% of the guys on the court. So,
He can't,
that's
no matter
his
their
rebound.
size.
Yeah,
That's
for
correct.
sure.
Yeah.
I think if he were to ever get 20, if I ever see a guy his size get 20 rebounds in the game, I'm done, Skip.
Well,
I mean,
Skip,
He'll do it for sure.
Skip, I'm out.
Possible.
A 6'3" guard get 20 rebounds in a game.
Well, he's come close.
I
man.
know that's what I'm going to be out, Skip, because then I'm going to say, well, he's going to average a triple-double because he can legitimately get, I think Wilt's the only guy that's ever got 20, 20, and 20. 20 rebounds, 20 assists, and 20 points.
But again, so many more possessions.
Right.
Yeah.
But look how tall Wilt was. Wilt was 7'1".
7'1".
You're talking about a 6'3" guard that's going to have to climb over a couple of 7'1s and a couple of 6'10s to grab rebounds.
Right.
So if he were to do that, he's going to do it. I'm in awe every time I see him. I still don't believe what I'm seeing because I wasn't alive when Oscar averaged, triple-double to 30, 11, and 10. But to actually see this guy do it, and you see him do it every single night, you're just like, well, one night he's going to just show up to the arena and he's just not going to feel it.
And Oscar was a small forward, top 6'5"-ish, and was played cool, nonchalantly, like he's the complete flip side of what you're seeing with Russell.
Yeah.
And so to see him do it night in and night out, his energy level never seems to taper off. Whether it's the first quarter or the fourth quarter or the game and a back-to-back, he's the same.